All right, let's check in with meteorologist Stacey Ann Gooden, who's in for Byron today. Good morning.
Good morning, Betty. Good morning, John. Yeah, we are tracking storms, and I know you're probably getting ready to head out, and you're like, wait, it doesn't look like it's going to rain, but give it some time. We got chances of showers and storms throughout the day, much cooler temperatures to follow, and then we'll even get a little hint of sunshine. So this is like coming in two parts. Once we get through this day, we do have a dry streak on the way, and of course, we're tracking the tropics, because let me tell you, it's still heating up. We are looking at temperatures in the 60s, near 70 if you're in Kingsbridge, 67 New York City. As a matter of fact, you could get away without a jacket right now, but not tomorrow morning, I tell you that. Winds out of the southwest, pumping in that warmer air and a wider view of things. North and west a little bit cooler, even down in Princeton, we're at 61. So it's nice, it's comfortable right now. And taking a look at our satellite and radar, we're picking up a thin line of scattered showers coming through the area. That's to start. We're already seeing in some parts of the region. As you can see, moving in from Pennsylvania, this batches cluster, we're paying close attention to that. That could bring us some heavy downpours later on this morning into the early afternoon. That's your first batch that's going to be coming through that high well off to our south. Taking a look at our futurecast and timing it out for you in terms of when you can expect the heaviest. It looks like right now it starts off pretty light. As a matter of fact, that cluster that I just mentioned coming in from Pennsylvania, a lot of it could kind of lose a little bit of steam, but then pick back up as we head into this evening. So notice the 5 boroughs seeing some heavy downpours. So it is quite possible that you will get those isolated thunderstorms that will be accompanied by strong gusty winds, and that could of course lead to downed trees, power lines, maybe even cause some very isolated power outages. We're not looking at a widespread event here, but something to closely monitor as things continue to change. We have much drier air past the system, and in terms of how much, some areas may get up to a ½ an inch, but most cases maybe around 1/4 of an inch or even a trace amount. It does depend on the location, and that's why I say it's scattered, because some people will see a lot more, some people see a lot less. So as you can see, showers, storms for today, that cold front moving through, behind it much drier air, cooler temperatures, and we'll be in the 50s for our morning lows for the rest of the week. Some areas seeing as low as 40s. Plenty of sunshine though to follow, and it's a dry streak ahead. We have our eye on the tropics, and speaking of eye, a well-defined eye. This is Sam. Still a hurricane, of course, still a major one at that, and we have some strong convection, a lot of things coming into play. The steering winds along with that high pressure is going to steer this away from here. So 130 mile per hour sustained winds, moving 9 miles per hour. So it has picked up in forward speeds from over the weekend, that is, and this is what I'm talking about in terms of the steering of this. So we have that high, we have those steering winds. It's going to place it away from the mainland, but it's still going to directly impact us, especially at the beaches. So what you can expect, although it's not expected to make landfall here in the U.S., rough seas for the next few days, right through the weekend, as a matter of fact. Dangerous rip currents. Remember, no lifeguards on duty at the beaches. So if you plan on going, just do yourself a favor and don't go in the water, because it's quite dangerous with those large waves and the dangerous rip currents, and then some coastal flooding quite possible during times of high tide. So something that we're watching closely. We have a couple other tropical waves that we're tracking as well. And there's a look at your 7-day forecast, Marissa.